Hello everyone, I'm Krasi, and we will be talking about Venus, only Venus. We will be able to witness her amazing changes. She will be going through 3 of her phases now. Just yesterday, on the 22nd of July, she turned retrograde as an evening star. Then we will see her turning invisible on 30th of July. She will be invisible until 20th of August. This is Venus as invisible. And she will be on the 26th of July. She will be becoming a morning star, but still retrograde. So she will be retrograde until 6th of September. Now, very interesting. Now she's an evening star. She's in the first degrees of Leo, the heart of the lion. Evening star in these degrees of Leo. Venus is very, very passionate, to not only in the sense of love, but passionate for art, for beauty, for knowledge, for wisdom. Venus as an evening star is the goddess of the ancient world, Ishtara or Inanna from Uruk. This is also Aphrodite, very romantic, very feminine, very wise, very brave, very beautiful, gorgeous. Then on 6th of August, she's entering Cancer. And I mentioned that before that, on 30th of July, she's turning invisible, still in Leo. Invisible Venus and retrograde. Amazing combination. I first want to tell you not to fear Venus as retrograde. Not at all. It's very wrong to fear Venus as retrograde. Of course, I can tell you, depends on the personal horoscopes, the placements of Venus, depends what results Venus will give you. This is very, what to tell you, very sensitive subject. It really depends whether Venus will be able to give you all her blessings or not. I certainly never saw her, never met her in a horoscope as being harmful not, but she can give mediocre results or very good results to people, really depends. Now, so Venus is now retrograde, she's in Leo, and like I mentioned to you, on the 30th of July, she's turning invisible. Invisible, she's great, really, really amazing. Venus as invisible is the goddess Ereshkigal of the Babylonians. She's Ishtar of the Sumerians. She's Persephone of the Greeks. Very much of goddess of amazing beauty, wisdom, the best of wisdom you can imagine. She is also, of course, she's ruling the netherworld, the destinies of the dead, and she knows everything. And she can give you all knowledge you can ever imagine of receiving. This is Venus as Ereshkigal. Amazing, amazing goddess. Well, she will be in this form from, I told you, 30th of July until 20th of August. There will be a moment when she will be also in Cancer. Then she's a little bit more benevolent for us because she will not be afflicted by the opposition of Saturn. Because as you know, according to the ancient sidereal astrology, the astronomical coordinates, you know, that we have, Saturn is in Aquarius. And now when Venus is in Leo, she receives the opposition from Saturn. Okay, we know that in Leo, even retrograde, she's very passionate to knowledge, to love, to beauty, to art, of course. But she receives opposition from Saturn, and this way she's a bit more limited in her appearance, in all that she's capable of giving you. This is because Saturn loves Venus, but when he aspects her this way, he limits her. He's like a jealous father who is not allowing just anyone to enter her life. He doesn't allow her to spend much. Also, it is known that this aspect typically causes lots of cost expenditures to people. Especially this will be felt by people who are very much ruled by Venus, people with Taurus ascendant, people with Libra ascendant, people with Venus on the ascendant, people with Moon in Taurus, people with Moon in Libra, or Venus on midheaven. When Venus is very prominent in their horoscopes, of course, they will feel all her phases. So yes, on 6th of August, she enters Cancer, and then still invisible. Ereshkigal, she'll be in Cancer, more benevolent for her. Like she'll be a little bit relieved because she will not be receiving the strong limiting look of Saturn, if you want to put it this way. So we continue talking about Venus until actually 6th of August. We keep speaking about her as evening star and as invisible and still retrograde, you know. So this is interesting combination. So I mentioned to you, don't fear Venus as retrograde. What is she going to give us as retrograde? And she's retrograde until 6th of September. As retrograde, she can make us melancholic or thinking about past relationship with regret. She can make us melancholic when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships. She can make us revisit past relationships, like desiring to contact past partners, let's say. She will make us really look back in the past when it comes to love. Why not finances? Why not art? She can make us think of revisiting some talented work, or we can be able to find the muse in a previous talents, something that we love to do before. So she will really be about that. And this I don't see as harmful. I see it as a chance. And this is up until 6th September. But from 6th of August, you know, she enters Cancer, and until 20th of August, she will be invisible in Cancer. And well, I told you as invisible, this is very different nature than when she's visible as a morning star and when she's invisible as invisible as a Reshkegal, or when she will be an evening star. When she's an evening star as now, I told you she's having this beautiful nature of Inanna, Ishtar, Aphrodite, very romantic, very wise, she's great. And then how to benefit from her invisibility. I repeat, 30th of July, 20th of August, especially powerful, the invisible face, and benevolent for us, if we really know what to want, what to ask, could be from 6th of August to 20th of August, all in Cancer. Venus then receives no afflictions whatsoever, and we can really connect to this energy to receive amazing wisdom, knowledge. When we meditate, we can receive the best of blessing, information. Also, she's a goddess, which even when invisible, she's benevolent for money, for love. But of course, the mythological story of her as invisible is that in the beginning, she lost her husband and she was not happy in the love life. She found love late with Nergal, who is one of the incarnations of Mars. So also wisdom related to love, patience, she can teach us. So this is amazing opportunity. People, let's say people who are born with invisible Venus, oftentimes will say, especially men, will know that they have challenges in their love life. And when we see in their horoscopes, the progressed horoscope, when we see that Venus became visible, then we know that this person already will meet the love. This is just in brackets. So this is also to say that during this period of time, 6 August, 20 August, no, 30 July, 20 August, it's not appropriate to get married, even to have to start relationships, but to get married in particular. And I mentioned this always. I was impressed by, when I was in India, I saw how people know, and I saw that they choose particular time, like many people, many couples marry in the same month because they know astrologically when this is appropriate, and they never choose, never to marry while Venus is invisible, because this is not appropriate. Okay, now also at one point, like I told you, from evening star, invisible and retrograde we mentioned, she's becoming direct. Before she becomes direct on 6th of September, she turns into a morning star. And this is happening on the 16th of August. On the 16th of August, she is becoming direct. Now, when she becomes direct, was it 16th of August? Yes, before she becomes direct, she becomes morning star. Venus as a morning star in Cancer. Now as a morning star, she will change her energy. You will experience, especially, I repeat, people who are very strongly influenced by Venus, you will experience her energy very differently. When a morning star, this is Inanna from Akkad. This is Athena Pallas, and she has more warrior-like, more masculine energy. She's very wise. Again, she's very beautiful. She's and she has no affliction in Cancer, though, so this is fine. She's still retrograde though, but she's a morning star. As a morning star and retrograde in Cancer, first of all, no affliction, which is fine. She does receive a square from Jupiter, but this is benevolent planet, and I see it more as benevolent aspect. So when in Cancer, a retrograde morning star, you see her energy, you experience her energy more like revisiting not so romantic matters, like matters related to wisdom, knowledge, unresolved disputes. She will be, again, she's slowing down as retrograde, and she's carrying the energy of Athena. Athena is goddess of war. This is Inanna from Akkad. She was the deity, the main deity of Akkad. Very beautiful again, and very wise, and very decent, because she would be siding with the ones that are losing the war, not the ones that are winning, the ones that are winning. Imagine what beautiful benevolent nature she has. So when in Cancer, she is peregrine, not particularly powerful. This is the thing. So it will not be such great help. And this is 16th August to, to almost, 6th September, when she becomes direct. But anyhow, again, Venus is Venus, and we can only enjoy her nature. And the following aspect, because what I forgot to mention to you is we have this 6th of August moment when she enters again as retrograde Cancer. Now, this is a little bit of a critical moment, because we know that when a planet changes signs which are water to fire or fire to water, this is a critical point. Then the planets would act differently. Venus, when we know that she's related to finances, to love, to art, to passion, to beauty, this can be a bit of confusing energy, and she may not be that giving and benevolent shortly when she will be passing these degrees. Count it like from 5th of August to 7th, 8th of August. This will be a little bit of critical passage of Venus. So this is what I have got to mention to you. And then on 3rd of October, again, she's passing these points. Indians call them Gandanta points, but anyhow, these are critical points. So she enters again Cancer Leo as direct. Again, a bit critical, and she will not give her full blessing as direct as a morning star already. We know she's a morning star. This is 3rd of October. Then she's changing sign. She's entering Leo. I will make another video on that separately, but she's entering a sign where she will be receiving the opposition and the restriction of Saturn. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope this was helpful. Venus is benevolent. We only need to sense the differences that she will give us while changing from evening star, retrograde, invisible, retrograde, morning star, retrograde, direct. Basically, these are the how she changes. And if you pay attention, if you watch the sky, you will start feeling these changes, and they're all beautiful. And the more you experience these changes, the more connected you will be with the planets. So all the best to you. Bye bye.